Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to assemble a breeze cloud. The first step is to take your breeze cloud out of the box and count how many parts you have. Each breeze cloud has 2 of these side parts and 14 fins. So depending on the quantity you ordered, you want to make sure you have everything before you start installing. The next thing you want to do is check for a small box with all the hardware in it. Each breeze cloud needs 4 grippers, and the grippers all have 5 different parts to them. They have a small set screw, a large set screw, a gripper for the panel, a top part, and a middle screw. So the first thing I want to do is assemble the hardware. The hardware comes in 5 pieces, and the first step is to take this black piece, slide it in the middle, take the top, hand screw it in, then take your larger Allen key and tighten it up. The next step is to take these set screws and just finger tighten them in. This one is eventually going to go into this part, so you don't want it to go all the way in. Then you take the smaller part, hand screw it in. This one's a little more difficult. This is to hold your cable in. So once you get it in, you want to screw it and let it tight. So when you put your cable in, you can finish screwing it in and make sure it's in. Step 2 is to attach all the hardware to the breeze cloud. Now, I like to do this step before I assemble the breeze cloud because it's a little easier to get the hardware in. So you'll notice the pre-drilled holes, that's where these go in. So you slide in your hardware and then you screw the screws in. And you want to do this 3 more times. Each of these have 2 different set screws for the hardware. Okay. All right, the next step is to take your bars and place them in the correct placement so you can start sliding in these shapes. So if you look at your installation guide, it'll tell you which intervals you should put these in. So you want to check this bar and look for the sliding down part, the downward angle, and then start with your curves downward that way. So this is your first one, and it's important to get the first one right because the rest are easy. So the next one you put in the other way. So you just go in intervals for the rest of the way. And then you could even customize it by doing them all the same way, but that's up to the architect or the designer. Now you want to do the other side. So you're going to flip the thing around. Be careful not to bend or drop anything. So I'm going to take this, turn it around. Take this bar, make sure it matches with this one and mirror it. And then start sliding it in. And I did not. So matches. So I make sure everything's tight in. Now, if you're assembling a bunch of these, I'll usually put one aside and compare it with all the other ones to make sure you're consistently doing them the same. And this is the completed project. And it's ready to hang on the ceiling.